Good evening, everyone. Good evening. My name is Andrew Bisit. I work in Nigerian Standards. The immediate boss ranch.
Thank you very much. Good evening, everybody. We have at this level. It's the first time for me, and it's a big job. What we are trying to bring in is to come in with our own ideas, to come in with a lot of enthusiasm, to come in with a lot of energy. We would like to establish the way we feel the club, the team should play. That will be one of the key areas we're focusing on. We would like to, obviously, the most important thing is football leagues to get results on the board. So, for sure, we want to achieve that as well. We'd like to establish a team culture and an organization around the club that the fans of the club can be proud of. And we would like to project Plateau State through the excellence with which we work in the club.
My name is Keelan Nwika, head of sport team TFL. So my question will be based on footballing, the performance of Plateau United so far so good. The first game was a narrow loss away to the Tourist and a penalty, so to speak. So what were really the lapses in that particular game? And what will you be doing differently considering the fact that we're going to be hosting Katsina United to ensure that you pick maximum points here at
First, I think from a performance perspective, we struggled to create enough chances to score. We struggled to have any real rhythm in terms of our play. We had bits and pieces in the second half, but we didn't play well consistently for 90 minutes. And some of the work we've been trying to do this week is largely trying to correct that. We also understand that for some of the guys that played, we have to be, to an extent, patient with them. Yes, the demands are high. We know we need results, but we had a few debutants in the NPFL. I was not the only one that was making my first experience in the league at this level. We had a few players also that was their first game, so maybe naturally we knew there was going to be some elements of nerves. And yeah, for sure, I think maybe the second game we should have a lot more comfort. Also, we will be playing in front of our fans, so we think that should give us a lot more confidence than we had away at Wiki Tourists. And yeah, hopefully we are still able to now generate attacking opportunities and score a few goals.
All right, good afternoon, everyone.
I am Professor Dr. Fish Radio.
Coach Shola, well done. Nice performance away from home against a wicked Tourist in Bauchi. I'd like to ask this question once again. The last time I had an exclusive with you, sometime last week, I asked this question, and I think it's actually playing out once again. I remember last season, Plateau United were unable to, score much goals, and with the challenge right now, talking about the Nigerian Premier League, we need more goals to make sure Plateau United return back to that level of either the CAF Champions League or CAF competition score, And with Temitope Vincent, is he back to the ranks to play for Plateau United, or is he going out of the team because the former captain Itodo left? And then also I also like to ask the captain Hilary. We learned last game he wasn't feeling too strong. He was being substituted out of the game. How is the captain doing now? Is it sound? Is he preparing for the game against Katsina United on Sunday?
Well, first bit on Vincent, nothing definitive yet. We are close to the end of the registration window for the league, and we are trying to wrap things up and have clarity there as soon as we can. Obviously, we need as much quality as we can get in the team, and if it's something that we can do in the next few days, we are glad to do it. As for the captain Albert here, he couldn't finish the last game. He had an injury scare. We'll be monitoring that during this week. We'll check tomorrow to confirm if we are good to go. But for now, it looks like for sure he's going to play a part.
All right, I would like to ask again because I'm also presenting the Vincent once again. Yes, you said your registration is still ongoing. Is it back to the team?
As of this moment, not yet. Conversations are ongoing with all the relevant stakeholders. As soon as there's any important information, the club will communicate officially.
Coach, Sunday will be your first home game in front of Plateau United fans. Any pressure on your side?
Yeah, a little bit. For sure, we wanted a result away. We didn't get it, so it more or less feels like we have to get a result at home. The fans there are really demanding. Hopefully, we can give them the kind of performance that they enjoy and are happy to come out to watch. And at the same time, hopefully, we can get the kind of result that we also need to calm a few nerves, basically.
Okay, let me speak with the captain of the team. I'm Caleb once again, City FM. I want to for the your goal scoring record has been quite impressive. So far, so good. A couple of games. And to be honest, as Plateau United fans, we are still happy that you're still here with us. We know what happened, so let you guys shoot their class. So in this current campaign, of course, Plateau United were able to score in the previous fixture. Were at home in front of the fans. Should we be expecting more goals from you, of course, and other members of the team?
Okay, good evening. We've been working hard so that we'll be scoring goals. We've not been scoring goals actually. The last match we ended 0-0. There was no single attempt on target. But this week we worked very, very hard. Today we scored about 7 goals in training. So the fans should expect a better result. They should expect better goal scoring during the weekend and the match, the league entirely.
My name is Mariam Simona. My question to the captain from JFL. There are so many new players in the team. The old players are quite few compared to what we had last season, and there are fans buzzing about the likes of Wisdom and Don, Kazim, Ade, Andrew. How are they blending in with the older players ahead of the first home game?
Okay, well, they've been doing very well, and there are so many injections in the team. So what we are actually working on is the unity in the team. We have to be very united all together so that we'll achieve that common goal we are looking for.
Any message to the fans for the first home game?
Well, our message to the fans is actually they should be patient with us. This is actually a work in progress, and we promise them that we will do our best and make them happy. What they saw last season, they will see this season.
Sorry, the coach can talk about anything for the fans too?
For sure, we would like their support, so we want them to turn out in droves. We would like their support in the stadium. We would like them to give us energy on the pitch. Like you said, we are committed to doing truly good work that they can be proud of, a team that they can be proud of, and to get results to meet our objectives for the season.
All right. Inside Plateau, what's your injury report for this weekend? Any injured players definitely out? Sulaiman did not play last week. Where are you going to be?
Yeah, Sulaiman had an issue at the preseason tournament in Lafia, but he's back. He's trained really well this week, and he's in consideration to be in the matchday squad. Jonathan Davo picked up a knock during the week in training, started in last game, and then he was aggravated this week. It doesn't look like he's going to be available for the game. And we also have Paul Magate that also got injured in training. Outside of those three, I think the rest of the squad is in a really good state of health.
You promoted 5 Plateau indigenes in your first game. Was that intentional? You know that as a young coach, you believe strongly in young players from your experience, willing to go there as well. Was that intentional? And do you have any regrets with the way you played the first game?
Zero regrets. If it was intentional, not necessarily because they are young players. We have more or less a merit-based idea. The players that train well will get to play. They train really well, and that's why we put them on the pitch, because we believe they deserve to be on the pitch. So yeah, that's it. We are clear that anybody that shows us quality during the week in training, they will get the opportunity on match days. Despite the result, we have zero regrets. We understand that for them, for us, it's a learning process, and we will continue to improve. We will continue to make even better decisions, and that should transform our performance on the pitch positive.
Final question. In last year, in a certain game, it was 0-0 halftime. You made 4 subs, scored a goal in about a minute. In Wiki, you made a couple of subs, particularly Kasim. Is there something you have seen with this young man that you are running from Peter Lagos? The fans are excited. He really took the game on the spot. So what can we expect this week?
Kazim is a person that plays with a lot of intensity. He has a very strong fighting spirit. He's the kind of player that can give us certain things in certain moments, and I think the game at Bauchi was served up for him. We are happy with his performance, especially for him also. It's his debut performance in the NPFL. He's taking the step up from the second tier of the league. We're happy with his performance. He has shown really quality stuff in training this week.
To the captain, Albert, Katsina lost at home last week Sunday. It's a bit of a rivalry. What can we expect from your colleagues and brothers going into Sunday's game, knowing that a win is just as important for you?
Well, Katsina lost last week, so we are expecting them to come. They will come as wounded lions. So as they are preparing, we are also preparing ahead of them. So by the special grace of God, they are going home with nothing. Yeah. By the special grace of God, we'll make sure we deliver to our fans, to everybody.
All right, I'd like to ask this question. I'd like to ask this question to the captain, and then also I also would like to direct another question to the coach. Captain Hilary, hope you're doing good now.
Yeah.
All right. Now, as captain of the team, the new players, young lads that are introduced for you to also manage. You're more like a coach, the father, the leader on the pitch. While beside that, you have the coach, Oluwasola is definitely you're seeing playing in the pitch. How do you cope with these younger players? How do you command them within the ranks concerning the 2025-2026 season? And my question to Coach Shola, you've injected a lot of a couple of young players. Some of them will have many of these big experience concerning the NPFL. Now, yes, they did well during in Nasarawa during the so-called Aramco, and the goals were coming forth that much. About I think 2 or 3 goals thereabouts. Plateau United scored, and the first game against Victorious. What do you think can be some form of improvement concerning you having these young players, playing alongside the ranks of other older players in the team? I'd like the captain to answer the
Okay. First of all, the new players just came in. Like most of our team now, the new players just came in. But honestly speaking, they've blended well. They've given me the support, and I make sure I try to blend them with the older players so they could adapt quickly.
Yeah, for sure we are not getting the goals that we would like to have in the team. And like the captain said earlier, it's something we've been working really hard at recently. And yeah, for sure, I think the first responsibility is on us. We prepare them. We have a lot of talented players in the team. We want them to build the right cohesion. And we believe as soon as we get to that point, the chances will start to flow, the goals will start to come, and then we can build a lot more confidence that we take into subsequent games. We've started work on that. Hopefully we can start seeing the fruits of that work coming on Sunday and then continuously improving from there.
All right, final word from the coach.
Just to the fans again, for those that came to Bauchi, we are very appreciative and we would like them to turn up for us on Sunday.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.